world, this is Cameron Ashley signing in with the Freshman Project. Here at the Freshman Project, we're always looking for young, hot, new, fresh talent. And today we had the honor of talking to Erick Richardson, which is a songwriter, producer, and a singer. So let's check it out and see what he had to say. Well, we're actually just going to jump right in. I mean, you've got to give us a little history about Erick Richardson.
Okay. Give you a little history. I guess I've been making music, like, I started playing guitar maybe like 10 years ago, and was playing like in high school, like talent shows or whatever. And, you know, before that, I was doing like choir and kind of, you know, just singing alone and everything. And then just got serious like a couple years ago, and started writing songs. And from writing songs, I wanted to start a label, so we kind of created Rich Music Records. And, you know, just out the crib, played up. I went to school up in Missouri, Rolla, so that's where, yeah, you know, back in the middle of nowhere, you know, but it's a real good engineering school, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's a really good engineering.
So yeah, love to Rolla, you know, hold it down. But yeah, man, then went there, was playing some music there, and yeah, man, just started loving writing songs and started playing more and more, playing shows and working with people, and now I'm out in LA writing songs and, you know, just trying to live life making music. So
kind of like the R&B type, or are you doing something a little different, or?
Like I say, like when people ask, usually I say like soulful folk. Okay. But it's kind of based on basically because like when I first started like getting into playing guitar, I started like listening to like John Mayer and Dave Matthews Band. Yeah.
The best.
Like, you know, okay. It's that new joint. It's that new joint. I just got it the other day, born and raised, dope. But I started listening to them, and that's like, I guess folk is what they call it, you know, but I guess a lot of people think of folk as like old school Bob Dylan now. But I liked all that, and then I was still like listening to a lot of music, Soul Child too, and D'Angelo, so that was like soul. So I kind of thought it was, whatever you listen to is kind of how your music gonna kind of come out. Definitely. So that's why I just kind of put those two together, call it soul folk. But I do all kind of like hip hop and R&B, and even some songs you could be classified as like alternative or country. Right. You know, that's the thing about genres. It's like all this music nowadays is kind of blended, you know. So it's just about feeling more than, you know, a type of music to me. January day, you made it a happy new year. February came, you claim you can't remember marching down the lane in green. Well, you stole the scene and fooled me on that day. I stayed out in the rain. May I see you again, my friend. May I see you again, my friend.
What's going on for you? I mean, what's new? I mean, are you bringing any new projects? I'm hearing about the Erron Jay project. Okay, so are you teaming up with him? I'd like to hear about that.
I got a boy that actually is from Kansas City, Missouri. So we actually hooked up out in LA and just hit it off, and we started this group called Those Acoustic Kats. Okay. So we're actually gonna put out an album called Bacon and Potassium. So definitely gotta make sure to check that out.
Be looking for
it. You know, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. So we just been recording. I play acoustic guitar. He plays cajon. And it's basically cajon is like a little box you sit on and just, you know, drum on that joint. And he sings, I sing. So kind of just blended together, and it's been good, man. That's my boy, man. We've been just recording and, you know, playing shows all the time out in LA. And last time I was here in the Louvre, we played a show here opening for Juanita Place. Okay. Here, and then Chicago and KC. So a little quick tour, and hopefully get back to touring after that album. You know, that's the plan.
So let's start, you know, in the lab. I mean, how is the songwriting process, the whole recording process? How is that?
How's it work? I think like it changes all the time, you know, but usually what happens is I'll be out, like I might have my guitar with me or just be driving around and then get like a melody, or, you know, I pick up the guitar, I get a little riff going, and then I use Evernote like on my phone, record that, and then I might put in like some lyrics, like the first lyrics that come to mind. And then, cause usually like the first thing that comes to mind is really what the song is supposed to be, you know? Cause a lot of times people try to write songs like, you know, in a certain style or, you know, with words in mind. And I like getting the music first and then throwing the words, you know, to fit the music. But yeah, that's usually how I start. Get an Evernote, and then I'm trying now, like I got a bunch that I started like throughout these last couple years that I need to go back to. So Aaron's been pushing me to actually go back to them joints.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
so what can we expect on this album?
What can you expect?
Yeah.
Well, you can expect something that's gonna be refreshing, because, you know, it's not gonna be like everything you hear on the radio, and, you know, definitely not that. And it's all acoustic. So that's the thing with our group, where we're not using any instruments that you would have to normally plug in to get a sound out of. So that includes, you know, guitars, maybe harmonica, it's cajon, you know, maybe some cello, maybe some, you know, horns, whatever you wouldn't have to plug in.
Yeah.
So that the whole feel is going to be kind of, people say it's like organic. That's what the word people say like when they hear it. But yeah, it's going to be like that. It's going to be real. It's going to be honest. We want to write music that's going to be classic, like timeless music. So, you know, we just try to put the love into it. You know, peace and love in music. That's what we talk about. So, yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
So, are there any last words you know, want to say, and you have to let everybody know? Where can we find you?
Oh, last words, man, is really just peace and love. That's, you know, a lot of people talking about YOLO nowadays, but really, you know, YOLO is really peace and love. You know, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to find me, find the music, you can go to erichmusic.com.
Okay.
Just ERICH music.com. Then also, Those Acoustic Kats, it's just acoustickats.com.
Okay.
And that's cats with a K. So you can check us out. The Twitter is @AcousticKats for the group.
Okay.
My boy is @Erron Jay. It's ERRON.JAY. I'm @eWrites Songs, like with I guess 3 S's in the whole thing. I'll say 2 S's, but eWrites Songs, 3 S's.
We'll get
And yeah, something. It'll be on there. So yeah, man. Facebook, just Erick Richardson, ERICK Richardson. Yeah, man. We got all kind of. If you just search it, SoundCloud, all Bandcamp, everything online. But yeah, erichmusic.com is probably the best way.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, this is Cameron Ashley signing out, world, and we just want to thank you again, Erick Richardson, for everything.
It's been a
really
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. Thanks for having me. Really.
No problem. You have to check them out. Good guy to know.
You're gonna do it again, cause you blew it again. And I guess it's just another calendar year. Yeah. Gonna do it all over again. Yeah. And I guess it's just another calendar year. Oh yeah. See your wristwatch and your flip-flops and your toothbrush is still here. Yeah, your wristwatch and your flip-flops and your toothbrush is still here. Yeah, your wristwatch and your flip-flops and your toothbrush is still here. Yeah, your wristwatch and your flip-flops and your toothbrush is still here.